What's up, YouTube, and welcome to this quick achievement slash collectibles guide here in Halo the Master Chief Collection. This is going to be in Halo 3 multiplayer, more specifically Forge, and with the latest update to the game, we have been given another 500 gamer score to go after, so it looks like I'm going to be continuing to play this game. As I said before, we're going to be playing in Forge, and we're going for the Brainpan achievement, which requires us to collect all of the skulls on the 6 Halo 3 multiplayer DLC maps. Our first map here is Assembly, and you're going to want to make your way to the center of the map where you'll find this big monolith type thing. And on one of these branching arches, I guess, is going to be our skull. So we're going to hop into our Forge ball and make our way up into here. From this point, you'll have to get out of Forge mode and pick the skull up using whatever your action button is. You will unlock an achievement for each skull, and finally the Brainpan achievement for collecting all 6 skulls. The second map we're going to take a look at is Orbital, and once again we are going to be in Forge mode. You're going to spawn in randomly somewhere on the map, just as I have done, and you're going to want to make your way to the center of the map. Essentially, the center of the map is this little hole area where there will be rocket spawn up on the top little area, which I'm going to point out in a second, right up there. Rocket spawn up there, and down here are 2 plasma grenades. Now, directly above the plasma grenade spawn, you will see all of this stuff going on. So we're going to hop into Forge mode right here, and we're going to head straight up all the way to the top, and there is our skull just poking out right there. So in order to get this one, you're going to want to basically jam your face up against this little silver wall type thing, which I'm going to do right here. Jam my face right into it, and as you fall down, run towards the wall. So when you come out of Forge mode, make sure that you're pushing forward on your left stick, and you should just catch the lip here and be able to pick up the skull, no problem. That will be yet another achievement, and we'll be that much closer to Brainpan. Our next map is Sandbox, once again in Forge mode. This one is going to be the most complicated one of the bunch. Once again, you will spawn in randomly, but you're going to want to make your way to the center of the map where Overshield spawns, and you're going to want to find the sun. So now we're going to have to head out to that outside barrier wall, which isn't exactly going to be fun because the Guardians will kill you if you leave the area. Now, there are a bunch of different methods on how to get out there. There's a teleporter method, a couple of different ones that I can't think of right now, but the one that we're going to use is the corner tube method. So as I'm showing here, the wall goes all the way around for the most part. We're going to be going for that dip in the wall right down there. So we're going to change into, I believe it's going to be scenery right here, and we're going to look for a corner tube. So just keep looking for your tube corner. There we go. And we're going to select that and spawn that in, and make sure we point it towards the wall. This will make it easy for us when we do actually get over there. Now that we have positioned it correctly, we're going to head inside of it, and we're going to pick it up and move forward with it. And this is going to protect us from the Guardians, who will begin shooting us once we pass those lights that you might have just seen there out of the corner of the eye. Right there you can see they are starting to shoot at us now, but cannot hit us because the tube is protecting us. Just keep going this way, and eventually you will see the skull kind of just pop up because it just loads in. And it's just going to be right there in front of us, that little dip in the ground. Just keep on going all the way out to the wall, and there you can finally see it just materializing right before us. And now just put the tube close enough so that you can step out as a human and be safe. Pick it up, and there is yet another achievement. Our next one can be found on Citadel, once again using Forge mode. No matter where you randomly spawn, you're going to make your way to the center of the map where the rockets spawn here on top of this platform. If you head up to this platform, you can see on one side you're going to have light, and on the other side you'll have a bit of a darker looking place. You're going to want to go towards the darker look. So this is over where the overshield spawns. And that is the wrong side, but this is the correct side. And just follow that up and you can barely see the skull just poking out right there. So now we're going to make our way up there in Forge mode. However, we can't actually get into the hole where the skull is, because if you come out of Forge mode, it'll just teleport you out of the area since the Spartan cannot fit in that area. So what you're going to have to do is position yourself in a way where you'll be able to grab it as you fall, just like that. And that is our achievement. On to the next one. Our next map is Heretic, or Midship, or Truth, whatever you want to call it. It's been reiterated so many times. Once again, we're going to go into it in Forge mode. Once again, no matter where you spawn, you are going to want to go to the center platform of the map. This will be up by the sword spawn right here. As you can see, there is a red base and a blue base, and you may already be able to see that skull right there. This is going to be very similar to the last map where you can't necessarily stand here, so you're going to have to grab it as you fall. So once again, position yourself in Forge mode in a pretty good position so that when you fall, you can grab it no problem. Just like that. And there is yet another achievement. Our final skull is located on Longshore, and once more we will be using Forge mode. When you spawn in, you'll want to make your way to the highest point on the map, which will be right over here where there is a machine gun turret. Now, if you look to your right, there will be a little poster of, like, it looks like a whale that is a planet or something. It's right over by this do not block door. And now all you're going to have to do is hop into Forge mode and make your way around this corner, and you'll see this pipe that is a little curvy, and just right there, there is our last one. Once again, you'll have to grab it as you fall down since you cannot fit in the space. So once again, position yourself well enough to grab it as you fall. And there is our last two achievements, one for collecting this specific skull, and our Brainpan achievement for collecting all of the skulls. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope it helped you. If it did, be sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe, share, favorite, all that fun junk. Check down in the description for some awesome links, some awesome things, my Twitter, Facebook, donation page, bunch of other things you might be interested in. Thank you for joining me. Keep it here for more Halo Master Chief Collection and a bunch of other things. Until tomorrow, ta-ra.